and the oil mill for our canola and eventually sunflowers. We need to buy some fields to plant sunflowers next year. Because I blew it when I did things this year. I should have planted sunflowers, I planted canola. Okay, we are nearly done with this. Oh, looks like the mower finished. Such is life. So what is the next thing we are going to be doing with seed? We're probably going to be planting grass. We're probably going to be planting grass on this field, truth be told. Okay, I want the dust to clear. Oh no, actually. There's a strip of stuff there. Oh no, it was further over. Damn. Oh well. Alrighty, lift that off the ground. Might have missed a piece somewhere around here. I'm not seeing anything. So the only missed piece we have is over here. Turn the GPS off. Somewhere over here. There's a patch of grass and I see it right there, front of the tractor now. Probably not supposed to do this, because I'm making all my rows all crazy. Alright, let's take this back to the yard. We'll bit of an illusion there. Went the wrong way again. As I was turning the corner, it actually looked like the mower was what's the word for it? Moving, because optical illusions. Okay, stick this in this field. We'll pull up that. No course. Generate. Back, cancel back. And go. Okay, so he is done, off, and step up to this guy. And we'll head back to the yard. So, seeding corn's done. Oh, I've got to roll that field too. And so these two fields, the one next to us now, the one we're coming up to on the left, I am going to redesign those corners so that they're not part of the field anymore, and I don't feel guilty about missing crop in the field. And if we start doing sunflowers, I am going to need either a helianthus header, which you cannot fold, but I am, as we buy fields, I'm just expanding the width. Oh, I'm just chopping down hedges so we can drive into the fields easier. So I will be able to use wider headers on the on the harvester. Oh, actually I should probably have come in the other way. Never mind. Empty that, I'll turn that off. Where am I going to put the seed? Now these you can't really pick up and unload into a thing. So technically what I should be doing is using a front loader on any pallet like this, which is why I don't buy them. We do have the telehandler. Don't have any forks on it. I don't know if I've got any forks for it either. But, anyway. And there you go. That's our seed out. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Now, where does the planter go? Planter goes in the shed on the other side. Ooh. I'm fine with that there. Put that there. And, oh, it's the blue tractor. Cool. This does not have GPS in that. Okay. See, there's something in the ground there, I think. I think for this job, I'm just going to run across this grass field in front of the mower, because awesome stuff. I kind of wonder if the environmental farming mod that I added was also deals with field grass rollers. Might need to move that truck, but for right now, up, down, longest edge, blah de blah de blah. Do the center first, then do the edges. Okay, 12.1, multi-tool, 4 headlands, generate fieldwork course. Took a while. And somewhere on this field is a start location. Well, it does mean since we're doing the middle and then the ends, it does mean that that little track, the farm truck we have, is not in the way. So that's good. The roller needs a service. I didn't service it, really. Well, 17% before I get anxious, so I'm good with that. Do have this on 4 headlands for some reason. Actually, yeah, well, gonna set it off, and then we'll stick with it till it does the turnaround. Oh, hi, squirrel. Check the map, make sure we're not messing up ground. Where are we? Where do we live? Down here. Okay, it's still corn. Still planted, and it needs to be rolled, and it has been mulched. So we've got the mulch bonus, we're going to get the roll bonus, and I need to step forward and back. Go forward. Yeah, that looks to be running pretty much as close as it needs to. Alright, we'll come back to that one a bit later. This one. To heck with it. We'll drive around this field too, why not? Looks. Now this grass here is still part of the field, so I do have to paint this corner as well. Some of the fields I've gone around, I've turned the edges into map grass, so I don't feel so guilty about missing them, not fertilizing them and all that stuff. This will need to park over here. And the time is 9:47 real time. So I think it's time for us to jump into this thing and go fill up these. I'll use the north one. So first field we did clockwise, the rest we didn't. Yep. And so off we go. This is fun, somewhat. Trust me, I tell myself every time we do this, this is fun. I wish it was a worker job. I could then do things like running the mower rather than running the grass pickup. It's kind of the same, well, it's partially the same with balers. You can obviously, you can run a baler on Follow Me. You can't run a baler on Courseplay because the baler pickup width is so small. You've really got to mess with the parameters in order to get the Courseplay for a baler just right. Or don't clear the temporary course out, or create permanent courses, which you can. You can save the course for every field. Or don't clear the temporary course until you've got the baler set up, and then release the baler off before you move the mower onto the next field. If I do start a new map, I will not be using things like Maize Plus. I might even skip using precision farming, and instead pick a map and include things like the red beets, onions, and what have you stuff in it. So at least we get a chance to play with that, even if we don't make it a big deal. Anyway, that's just a contingency plan if this playthrough goes bad, or the save goes bad. Can do, although this is nearly done. 50,000, there we go. The problem with this job is it does require a little bit of precision. So I have to, it's very easy to drift off the grass line and then make a complete hash of it. Again, I could address that by potentially, once the mower's finished, which it looks like it might have done. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here is we'll dump this load in here. What do I need? Oh, I don't have the... I'm going to have to bring the doodad. What's it? Press the right combination of buttons, surprisingly. I'm going to have to bring the telehandler down here, or the wheel loader down here. I haven't used a wheel loader in forever. That looks like an annoying piece of gunk at the back of the thing that isn't being counted. Okay. I'm going to go over here. Alrighty, let's watch the pickup happening. So first things first, I need to find the mower. You're not the mower, you're not the mower. Oh, I went the wrong way. You're the mower. I am going to copy that, clear it. At least for one 50,000 litre load, I will do this. Copy temporary course to here and go. So this is how to get this to work. Oh, hang on. Stop. Temporary course, nearest waypoint. Let's go first waypoint. Go. Alrighty. And then we'll clear that off. Oops. Oh, annoyance. Go away. We'll watch this thing run for a bit. I don't think I've ever featured this on the stream because I just don't run this vehicle on courseplay because it's such a pain in the butt. Because as soon as we've done this bit, I'm going to have to take it off courseplay, run it back to the thing, unload it. But since this field is now on automatic, I can't do the other three on automatic because obviously I don't have the courses saved. Actually, I'm surprised, it's doing a really good job of following the swath, he says, as it stops following the swath. That's kind of good. But it's running a little bit wide and actually collecting all of the grass. I'm impressed. I like this. This is good. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it all the time, but fun. Okay. So yeah, what I'll do, oh hello, is we'll get this done, get this filled and emptied. We'll put it back on this field. I'll take the mower over to the last field. If I'm really, really lucky, YouTube will choose this as a thumbnail. Yes, I didn't think it was going to do that automatically. Oh. However, courseplay is still on. I wonder how that works. Is courseplay still on? I don't know. Class Arian might not be. Might have automatically turned itself off. Anyway, let's get this load dumped. So unfortunately there's a pile of foreign matter at the back of this silo, which I was unable to pick up. I might have to add a mod that allows me to clear silos once I'm done. Yeah, once you're done with what's in there, and then you won't end up with piles of darker green stuff at the back. Okay, we push that button and that button, and it tips. Huh. That's awesome. I like the Zerian. The Zerian is a really nice tractor. It's four-wheel steer, very, very heavy. You do not get a full functioning front hitch. I think I didn't bother. We've just got the fixed weight on this one, which I don't usually do, at least not for European British tractors. But the front hitch on this has no PTO. So you can only attach simple things to it, and so I don't. Where did we get up? We got up to over there, didn't we? Oh, or did we get up to it? I really don't remember. I'm going to park it over here. Just tell it to start courseplay from here. So, nearest waypoint. I wonder if last waypoint is the last one we worked. Shall we try that? Close that. Well, it sure seems that way. Okay, from now onwards I should use last waypoint and first waypoint. First waypoint when you start the field, last waypoint when you pick up from where you left off. But yeah, I especially like this tractor for haulage, following the forage harvester and all the fun stuff like that, because its four-wheel steering gives it a little bit more agility than a normal heavy tractor would have. Unfortunately, we can completely overwhelm the tow hitch and get tied up on the equipment. Okay, you do you. I'm going to do this guy. Run him out to the other field, or the last field. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grass fields now. I could have mowed the field we just planted with maize, but I didn't want to do that because I wanted to test out the conservation farming mod and see how much nitrogen we get. And from talking to Disturbed Simulations yesterday, he said that the guy who did, at least this is my understanding, the guy who did conservation farming is talking to the TerraLife guys because conservation farming doesn't work with TerraLife, and so we might see an update of conservation farming to work with the TerraLife mod. And no matter what happens with TerraLife, I'm probably, if I do play another map, I'm not going to play with that mod. I'm basically looking for something a little bit more basic. If we're going to see out the year on a different map contingency, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it to as simple as possible. I might include precision farming. I probably won't if I'm going to do the platinum premium update, whatever that was. But we'll see how that works out. So this guy's just going to do this. This is simple. How's the Zerian's already 70% full. Very flexible mounts on this. Presume PTO's in there as well. Oh, the PTO's way at the back on that. Also, I think this week I'm going to review the FS25 recommended requirements, and add a little to that, and see how cheap I can get a PC today. It does look like over the course of the year, or every month, it looks like we're getting either $200 cheaper for the system, or a step up in processor power or graphics power every month. So as I said, I want to see what we're looking at today. What I was looking at when I heard, I was actually sort of sizing up if I wanted to play City Skylines 2, what do I really need? And at that point I was looking at probably about 25 to 28,000, no, 25 to 2,800 for a new system, and I'm now just below 2,000, but you're talking enough to go, I'm not even that sure of that. I was going to say you're talking about enough to take the family out for a meal, but these days the prices of meals, I'm not sure that's true either. But each month I've sort of got a general specification I'm looking at, and I'm just saying, okay, if I take that, what does it cost this month? Oh, 2,200. What does it cost the next month? Oh, it's down to 2,100. What does it cost the next month? Oh, it's down to, and so the price is slowly reducing, and the later I leave it, the more likely it is, the cheaper I can get the PC for. There's nothing wrong with the PC I'm running at the moment, and it runs all the games I want it to. I'm just not quite so sure it will run Farm Sim 25 at least it probably won't run Farm Sim 25 and streaming at the same time. And then while it will run Farm Sim 20